Okay. Do. So in theory,
Jen said, I think she meant food.
should be working now. Hopefully. Can you hear me now?
Can you hear me now?
Pretty sure it's working now. Beauty. I have no idea what happened there. No idea. Frustrating. Okay. Cool. So, I want to try a project. Johnny, how are you? Plywood, thanks for jumping back in. Appreciate that. I don't know if I'm gonna be what I'm gonna be able to do with this, but let me show you this. So I went to like a craft show or farmer's market yesterday, and there was a wood guy there, and he did some turning, made some other stuff, and he made this. So this is walnut, and what it's supposed to be is a lighthouse, and you put like a candle or something in here. In any case, he sold this one to me for $5 because it had a whole bunch of cracking that happened, and he never really got to finishing it. You can see how rough this is on the bottom, and it's not finished or anything here either. So what I wanted to try and do with this is I wanted to try and finish this up. So I'm going to make this part a little bit more narrow so I can get it into my chuck. I'm going to flatten this a little bit better, but I want to be able to chuck it from this side. And then I'm going to do some shaping on here. I already filled in all these cracks with some CA. So I want to really see what I'm going to be able to do with this. Pretty sure I can do something with it. I don't know. I also feel like it's going to vibrate like freaking crazy. Let's see. Well, I guess it would help if I tightened it first. Yeah, she's vibrating. Rob, how are you, my man? How you doing? All right. Okay. That's going good. So I'm going to move this. That way you can see it. So I found this yesterday at a craft show that a guy made. He was working on. This one didn't quite go the way he had planned. And so he sold me this for $5. And I wanted to see what I could do with it. So this is a chunk of walnut. So I just wanted to see what I could do with it. Working on heat in shop earlier, probably not Canadian OSHA approved. It's okay. Mine's not exactly OSHA approved. I mean, it's okay, but it's aluminum wiring. Hooking mine up on a 220 line. So, I mean, it's not exactly the best either, but whatever. Okay, so let's see if this spins a little safer. Oh, she's shaky. So part of the challenge is finding this balance point. Oh, yours is gas. Okay. If it's gas, I really hope it's vented outside. You don't want that CO2 building up inside, right? That's just not good. But I'm going to assume you've got that. That's a little better. So I'm just using the spur drive first. In the kitchen cooking dinner, but listening and hearing TV. That's cool, Joe. Appreciate that, man. I'm just gonna see how this goes. I don't really know how this is gonna go. So it's either gonna be really cool or it's gonna go really bad. But we're gonna find out. I think little over an hour. Hey, what's up, Mike? How are you, man? I'd have been a little over an hour, so I want to see what I can do with this. See, she's definitely shaky. She's got to go down there a bit more. So I'm just trying to balance this out as much as I can anyway. Now, something tells me that's probably about as good as it's going to get. So I think we're just going to roll with it. The only thing I got to do is I got to switch these gears around. That way I can get a little bit more of that low end torque. This is the pain with my machine is I got to switch it this way. I really wish they'd put the door on the freaking front of this thing, but it is what it is. Might you find a heater for your shop, man? Hopefully. Let's see. All right, that's a little better. She's still pretty wonky, but that's okay. Anyways, this dude I met that makes this stuff's pretty cool guy. He had some nice stuff there, really cool, and then he had was canoes. Oh, yeah. I think I'm good enough. I'm going to try and want to flatten this bottom out a little bit first. Then I'm going to take the head of this down so I can flip this around, finish the bottom, put it in the chuck. I think that's what we're going to do. Sounds good, Mike. You'll get it, man. Definitely a huge advantage having it. So I've got a 7,500 watt heater out here. The downfall is it kills me on the electricity bill because I keep it running because of all the paints and stains and all that sort of stuff. But it sits at, well, when I'm out here, I think it's like 78 or something like that. That's what it sits at. So it's set at about 78. It's not actually 78 in here, but that's pretty cool. I do like having it. So she's a wee bit wonky, but that's okay because I'm going to take this and reshape it. Oh, you just got a hell of an idea? Nice. All right. We'll see what can be done with this. You know what? I'm gonna use a scraper on the backside. A wee bit. Yeah. A wee bit. Hang on a sec here. Shaving away some of the bark edge. All right. So if you're in here, double tap that screen. Hit that like button. Let's blast this out. Okay, I think I've smoothed that out a little bit. I'm going to rethink what I'm doing. I'm going to shape down here first so I can lock it in to the chuck. As my lathe goes for a walk. All right. Don't know how this will actually work, putting this part in the chuck. But I mean, I guess there's really only one way to find out. And that looks pretty good. All right. Take the spur out. Oh, yeah. All right, let me see. I can get this to sit fairly flat. Nope. Oh, that's definitely time for sketchy shit. That's exactly what this is. I mean, it's not, you know what? And I got to sand the top off because it's rounded. I don't think it's as sketchy as what Mike at the Whacking Shack does, but it could be a little sketchy still. I'm just sanding the top flat. That way I can chuck it proper. Hopefully. Or not. Sold 7 more ornaments. Nice, man. That is awesome. I don't like how it sits. Okay, I'm going to tighten this up. Let's see how it turns. Why not? Damn, dude, that's almost freaking perfect. Look at that shit. Okay, cool. All right, I'm going to see if I can move you guys a little bit so you're not down so low. Get a bit of a better view, maybe. Let's see. I got to figure out new mounting method with this camera, but you pretty much get all of it there. That looks pretty good. Big bitch into a 5-prong candle. This into a 5-prong candle? You mean like 5-prong candle holder? That's pretty cool. Okay. I don't even know what this is going to be yet. I know I got to finish shaping it and get the CA that I put in here shaved down. And let's see what this does. Because why not? Mm-hmm. All right. I did that pretty good with the CA glue. Nice. So I think this was originally done with carbides. or is this a really unique bevel on a traditional tool? Either way they work. But actually, here I don't trust it. Mike, if you got a log, man, I would love to see you take that, the idea you're talking about, and do that with something like this. Basically using this as a scraper. Yeah, I know, it's not the greatest angle. You know what, guys? Hang on a sec. I've got an idea. The camera's going to get a little bit wobbly for a sec, but bear with me. I want to see if this will work. And yeah, I realize you're probably basically looking at the wall right now, but just bear with me for a sec. Might be able to give you a bit of a better angle. I'm pretty sure I can. Almost. One, two. That's a bit of a better angle. It's a bit better. At least you can see what I'm doing now. So I'm just cleaning all this up. As soon as the Christmas rush is over, nice. I want to see that, man. All right. That should be a little bit better. Much better. Nice. Good. I'm glad. I got an idea here. Hang on. I'll take my roughing gouge here, ride the bevel on it to see if I can't smooth this out. Rob, you make a good point. Could definitely use a skew. Now, well, let's see. Oop. You know what? Not liking how that's doing. I still got to do some work. Still got to practice on that skew more. That is something that I will work on. For the record, I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing to this. Just FYI. Keeps catching. These are not actually loose. They're like almost skin tight, and I am trying to avoid reaching over top. But it's still a little chilly out. All right. Let me see here. I'm going to shape this a little bit more here. Looks like a what? A rock on a chessboard? Oh, a rook on a chessboard. Yeah, it kind of does actually. That's what I mean. Like I don't know exactly what I'm going for. I just know what it was shaped as. If I slow it down, you can kind of see it. See, it's got some really big cracks right here. So I'm just trying to smooth that out a little bit, and then I'll probably fill these in a bit more. I don't know. I got a feeling that this is not necessarily going to be a project that's just done. I don't know. do like the green though. I don't know. Maybe I should try hit it a little bit with the carbide. Yeah, this would be one hell of a chess set, right? If that's what it was. Absolutely, it would be. You know what? I want to try this. I'm gonna try switch this up and use the carbide. Bloody hell! Which one are you? Let me guess. This one. Yep. Or not. They're all new carbide bits, so if you're in here, hit that like button for me. Only got about 20 likes, but I think we can get a lot higher than that. The other thing about this piece is this wood feels very green. So that could be part of it. I don't exactly know. Mm-hmm. Do. Jesse, what do you mean by subbing out? You know what? Just realized use a square carbide for the bottom. That way I can try and flatten this thing out. Oh, for your chest set. Mm-mm. All right, let's see if that'll work. Little sketchy. Don't like that. Let's try this. It's definitely got to be a bit green. So let's see if I can get this last little nub off without causing the entire thing to fly off at me. Which I'm not 100% confident in. So this one's a tricky piece. I don't know. We'll have to see how this one goes. I don't know if I'm going to finish it tonight. Because I don't know. I don't know exactly what I want to do with it. I haven't figured that part out yet. So I don't know. And I got like more cracks to fill in here. Love the character of the bark on there. But definitely got to figure out the rest of this. Mm-hmm. Trying to think of, because this was originally intended as a lighthouse. So I'm trying to think of some other characteristics of a lighthouse. And I might be able to add in. Trying to think of this one. She's a bit rough. Don't know how I feel about these holes here. I think I'm going to take that down. Yeah, I'm going to take that down. Not a fan. we go. Hey, Chase, how are you? I know. So that's what this reminds me of. It's a big freaking chess piece. Like, that's what it is. I'm having trouble wrapping my head around anything else that this could be other than a freaking chess piece, just because that's what it reminds me of. Well, I wonder how thick. So that's not incredibly thick, and that's kind of holding the whole thing together right now. So, just thinking here. I gotta tone that part right there down. All right, that's a little better for me. Okay, so now if I had my Dremel, I could actually set this up like an actual lighthouse, but I don't know. Hang on a sec here. You know, I kind of like making a divide here. This is the rock that it's sitting on. This is the lighthouse. And actually carving that out a little bit. Yeah, single digits would be a little cold. I hear you. It's pretty chilly here, but mind you, we get about the same temperatures as you guys do, Mike. I think. Pretty sure. I mean, it's still cold. Don't get me wrong. Four. Woo. Joe, is that 28 Fahrenheit? I'm assuming. All right. Ooh. Almost caught when I pulled it away. Minus 15. Ah, that's not bad. I think we're minus 20 right now. Well, I shouldn't say that's not bad. It's still cold. But definitely had worse. God, we've had it a couple times. If you're in Celsius, I've had it a couple of times where it's hit almost minus 50 degrees Celsius, which that's freaking cold. I think my tip is almost done. $65 and still in shorts and a t-shirt. Some people just naturally stay hot all the time. I am somewhat similar. I am always warm. Hey, Rich, how are you, man? Now, here's the cool part. And maybe, I don't know, maybe I should use it here. But, so this is a lighthouse, right? Well, I ordered these from Amazon to try them out. They are Sharpie acrylic paint markers, all different colors. So, I don't know, maybe it'd be a good opportunity to try it out on this once it's all sanded up. Put some red and white maybe on these rings at the top if I even them out. Yeah, let's see if I can do that, if I can even these out a little bit. Getting there. Ah, that's what I didn't want to happen. Yeah, Rich, I just decided to hop on real quick. This is something I picked up from a guy at a craft show yesterday for $5. Said he never finished it. It cracked on him. He wasn't a fan. And so I saw an opportunity to see what I could do with it. So this is just a walnut log. Anyways, yeah, I sold this to me for $5. And the original intention for this was a lighthouse. So I just wanted to see what else I can do with it. I'm probably going to make it a candle holder. Drill a hole in the top. Maybe put a big candle through. Something like that is kind of what I'm thinking. But I do need to level off the back a little bit. So I'm going to use my carbide to do that. And to be very gentle with it. I don't have a steady rest or anything on, so, but she's pretty balanced. That's what I was waiting to happen. I knew that was coming too. But that's okay. It just came out of the chuck there. Just slipped right out. That's all. Hey, Mike, how are you, man? Yeah, it should be okay. I'm just having, honestly, I'm having fun with this. I'm not even really, just looking for my ruler. Not even really trying to do a lot with it. I don't know, having some fun. Yeah, gotta shave out that middle a little bit. Well, I mean, I did get it fairly flat, so that's good. Except it's not quite balanced. Oh, see, now she's thrown all off balance. Bloody hell. I don't know. Maybe I don't end up doing much with this one. It's a bit wonky. I don't know about the holes here, but All right. That's better. That's better. You know what? I'm going to grab some sandpaper, and I think we're just going to sand this up. I don't know how much more I'll do with it, to be honest. Hang on a sec. Give me 1 second here. I'm just grabbing... I don't know if you guys can see me, but I'm just grabbing sandpaper. Grabbing a few different disc grits to kind of progress this up a little bit through. I'll start with the 120. Might be worms under that bark. I don't know. Maybe. Maybe not. Honestly, a lot of this is I really want to try the acrylic paint markers. I really want to see how they'll do on this. Doo-doo-doo. Well, that's a little better. What do you guys think? Should I try like some red and white acrylic on these parts right here to make this look a little bit like a lighthouse-ish? What do you guys think? Let me know. I forgot to turn my air cleaner on. That's why it's getting so dusty. Sanding is not the most fun part. Not at all. An unfortunate, necessary evil. Do. Oh, I'm really trying to toss it up here to see if I should put some red and white here and maybe some red around here. Just trying to make it kind of stand out like a lighthouse would. Where'd you go? Couple of things I do need to do because I don't think I'm finishing this tonight because I'm going to have to fill holes or fill the cracks in the bottom. So I'm going to take my pencil and put a couple bullseye lines around where the theoretical center is. Because I want to actually put a faceplate on this side. I want to get a faceplate put on that side so that way I can fix up the top here. Okay. You know what? Just for fun, I'm going to try a couple of these. I really want to test it. So I know that so I have an airbrush gun. However, I don't want to use it for this. So there is a pen. Now, I don't know if that's supposed to be red. Yeah, it's supposed to be red. Let's try this. You gotta shake it. That looks pink. I don't know what you guys think. That looks pink to me. So let's see what white looks like. I don't know. I don't know how to feel about this. Now I know it doesn't look red. But, I mean, I think that should be red. The challenge is, it looks like two freaking different colors. It is pink. Absolutely. Now, maybe I'm not putting it on thick enough. I don't know. That still looks pink. I'm sorry, but there is no way. No. That is not red. Well, I'm gonna fill it in now. Okay, so I think it's because of the wood it's on. I'm willing to bet that's what it is. That's the case. That's fine. I get that. No, it still looks just as pink as it did before. Huh. That's interesting. Oh, well. The white looks okay, though. Like, the white doesn't look bad. So, let's try and fix some of this up. I am not an artist by any means. I just wanted to try something new. And if I end up not liking it, bloody hell. If I end up not liking it, then it's just going to get sanded off anyway. Huh. Yeah, I don't like the colors, but that's okay. I think for now, I'll take this out, show you the whole thing. So I got the bottom nice and flat, which is really good. I don't like the idea of this being a lighthouse at all. So I'm going to let the paint here dry, and then it's all going to get sanded off. I am going to get all of these other cracks dealt with. Maybe I'll mix some epoxy resin with a colored mica powder to fill those gaps. Sand the paint stuff off. I think I'm going to maybe turn this into a candle holder. That's kind of what I'm thinking. But I'm going to think on this for a little bit. It is what, 9:30 at night. So this project is going to go on the back burner. I'm going to jump out of here. Thank you to everybody for popping in to see a project that, well, I don't know what the hell it is. Maybe a candle holder. Definitely not a lighthouse. But nonetheless, appreciate all of you popping in. As always, have a great night. Like, subscribe to the channel, grab a membership if you want. They don't cost very much. Support the channel and doing weird, wonky stuff like this. And we will catch you on the next one. Joe, would you say here, drill a hole from the bottom to the holes in the top and put a light. So yeah, I thought about that. So I actually thought about this could actually become a lamp, right? Say I put that on the bottom so I know where my center is. It could actually become a lamp. So absolutely, I'm going to take that into consideration, Joe. But for now, that's about it for tonight. So y'all have a safe night and a great start to the week. And we will talk to you later. See you, Joe. Plywood, everyone else.